How's it going, everybody? Today's May 17th, 2017, and at the current time, Bitcoin is at $1,814. Not too bad. Steam's also at 84 cents. I only say Steam because I currently have 117 Steam just sitting in my wallet hoping it'll go up because I really believe in it. But let's see. Today I wanted to talk about how I'm going to be buying $1,000 worth or $1,000 US worth of Bitcoin tomorrow. And actually, the SEC releases their decision over the Winklevoss's ETF on Friday, I believe, and if it gets denied, which I think it's going to, I don't think the SEC is gonna budge very much, at least anytime soon, about it. But if it gets denied, I believe the price of Bitcoin is going to fall like $100 to $200, maybe a little more, considering there's so much new money in the market right now. Like I think we're at like $30 billion market cap for Bitcoin, and with all that new money, I feel like a lot of people are going to get scared when they see it dropping because it got denied, and because of that, I think it's going to drop more. So my guess is between $100 and $200, and if things really if I get really lucky, they'll drop like $300 to $400. But that's when I plan on buying my Bitcoin because I feel like that's going to be at a decent dip time, and I can buy more Bitcoin for my buck basically. So I'm gonna wait to hear from that. I'm almost positive I'll be waiting like every second of the day, waiting for that to get denied or accepted, I guess, and then I'll be buying accordingly as soon as that decision is released, just so I can make as much profit off of the market as I can. And I feel like I can outbeat some of the other noobs that have just recently gotten into Bitcoin over like the past like week or two. So I feel like I'll make a decent profit off of it. And yeah. The second thing I also want to talk about was Ripple. I'm seeing that they're at, let's see, let me check that out real quick. Alright. Ripple is currently sitting at 41 cents. 41 fucking cents. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Like, literally like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, maybe I should just buy Ripple. It's one of like the top 10 and it's under a penny. And if I would have just bought into that, God, I could have made a killing. But I didn't, obviously. So, yeah, that sucks. But do I it's kind of crazy to see that they have over half of the market cap as Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at currently 29,630,000,000, and Ripple's at 15 million or 15,800,000,000. So that's insane. Like, I mean, I figured people would be sticking with Bitcoin way more considering it's decentralized and nobody controls it and basically staying as far away from the current banking system as possible. But I guess the banks are really fighting to get Bitcoin off the market right now because Ripple's working with them. They're working with the banks, and that's the only way to beat Bitcoin. Like you can't fight directly against Bitcoin saying we're gonna make it illegal. You can only use U.S. dollars, or you can only use your country's currency. Like the Ripple's right now the bank's only way to compete with Bitcoin. At least in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a super smart or an expert or nothing, but that's the only reason I see Ripple blowing up right now is because they're not decentralized, and the banks are gonna eat that shit up because they can't compete with Bitcoin unless they somehow get into blockchain technology before Bitcoin goes super boom. And by that I mean being globally accepted by like African countries or countries all over the world actually. But yeah, so I'm not gonna even buy into Ripple just because I don't support anything to do with the banks. Like I don't like that I don't like how banks run. Period. Bitcoin is way better in my opinion. So I'm not even gonna support Ripple in any way. I'm just gonna keep buying Bitcoin. Um, I kind of want to start buying Ethereum. I've done a little bit of research on it and understanding, and I kind of understand smart contracts and how they work. Essentially, I'm pretty sure you get like it's just a better way to get like a legit consensus from a group of people without like there being too many what errors. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not that great on Ethereum, but I watched a couple videos on it, and the people who just explained it seemed to explain it pretty well, and it seems like that's something I should just get into now while it's cheap, because I feel like they could at least be Bitcoin's price one day. But I guess we'll see. I'll wait and check that out. Also, obviously, Steam got 117 Steam. Just gonna try and hold that until Steam beats YouTube. I don't plan on selling it, just holding long term. That's all I'm doing with these cryptocurrencies. Like I don't do any day trading. I feel like I would just end up losing money day trading, just because I don't know how to read the graphs well. Like, I'm just your average dude who found out about Bitcoin in the early stages and want to make a profit holding long term, and I feel like that's the best way to do it. If I buy Bitcoin now, 10 years, 20 years in the future, I'm going to be sitting on a big old pile of money. So that's what I'm doing. And obviously I'm giving Steam a little bit of support, and I'm, like I said, thinking about buying a little bit of Ethereum, maybe just like one Ethereum token a month or something like that, just to keep up. Because I don't know, all these cryptocurrencies, they're ahead of their time. This technology is insane. So for now, that is my update on how I've been just viewing this whole cryptocurrency world and whatnot, and still grinding towards my goal of 23 Bitcoin. I'm hoping Bitcoin doesn't rise too high to the point where I can't afford 23 Bitcoin ever, even if I keep putting in all these hours of overtime that I have been, and like I said, getting a second job. But I'm gonna keep grinding towards 23. Worst case scenario, even if I can't get 23, my goal is to get 10 Bitcoin. That'll put me in the top 1% of Bitcoin owners, according to bitinfocharts.com, their rich list. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. But yeah, my goal is the top 1%. No matter what, I'm going for the top 1%. Even if it starts getting out of my reach, I'm going to work harder and just obtain as much Bitcoin as possible. Because I truly believe this is what's going to make me... This is the only thing that I foresee turning me into a millionaire. Because, let's face it, right now I don't have like any super special talents. I'm not a brain surgeon or nothing like that. I'm just like a manual labor worker at a Walmart distribution center. So this is my journey. It's my journey to 23 Bitcoin, at least the 1% of Bitcoin addresses. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys updated. Tomorrow I'll be posting a video on how much Bitcoin I bought, depending on if I decide to buy during the after the SEC decision, because like I said, I feel like that could potentially make it drop like $200 to $300 once it gets denied. Or I mean, if it gets approved, shoot, expect to see that fucker go high. Like, Bitcoin's gonna super rise from that. But I don't feel like we're quite there yet. So I guess we'll see. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. This is Road to 23 Bitcoin, and please feel free to comment. I like comments more than I do likes or anything like that, just because I want to talk to people, see what their goals are, and just talk about Bitcoin. Anytime anybody wants to talk about Bitcoin, and just feel free to talk to me. I don't really talk to too many people about it locally, because I live in Wyoming, and people don't get it yet, and my girlfriend's tired of hearing it, and my buddies are tired of hearing it. So hopefully I can reach out to more people across the world through Steam It. And yeah, that's the end of my video. So I'll catch you guys next time. This is Road to 23 Bitcoin, and I'm out.